to get to Ayesha Curry. Not gonna lie. Oh, brother. I assume that this picture is a little bit dated. I don't know. Drake does have braids in this picture. But Ayesha Curry and her cronies were seen taking a picture with Drake. Looks like a hotel room, not gonna lie. Looks like a hotel. Um when I seen it, wasn't the best look, man. Not gonna hold you. Gave off groupie vibes. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't necessarily. I see she's there with her friends. I know that's gonna be Kenya's argument. Oh, she's there with other women. I get it. I don't necessarily think that she has anything going on with Drake, but this just doesn't look good. For a wife, or in reverse for a nigga, like a nigga to just be fanned out and you married and posted up taking a picture. I don't like this shit at all. But I wanted to get y'all opinion on it and how it looked. Is this appropriate to do in a marriage, especially, but a relationship? I think we've seen the Chris Brown pictures. That one young woman, she bought her ultrasound pics and posted up like Chris Brown was the daddy. Nastiest individual I've ever seen. What is the protocol for just taking pictures with celebrities married or in a relationship? Go ahead, Kenya. Then we got DB Pixie.
Okay, yes, this is such a nothing burger because honestly, I'm confused. Is it that she can't take a picture with any male celebrity ever? Is that like the problem? Now you're gonna say, "Oh my God, they're in a hotel room." Okay, so she's having a five bitch orgy with her friends and Drake. Let's be for real. Second, I wouldn't even think like maybe I could understand if she was like next to him or she was the one like under the armpit, maybe, but she's not. She's a whole chick away. She does look a little indulgent. I'm not gonna lie. She look like she done
Yeah,
had a few drinks.
little
Yeah,
slurred
she look a
cheeks
little
going
slurish.
on.
Yeah, I don't like that part about it, but that's really my only hang up about the picture. She don't look the most sober, but I think it could very well be like super innocuous and innocent. Like this is so dumb, Rashad, you're
It's
such an
always
insecure
innocent
male.
until it's not. But see, this
You're so insecure, Rashad.
no, I think like for me, right? If like if my girl, what is she like? She does wigs and shit. I don't know. What if she was like the best wig doer upper in the world, right?
Hmm.
And she's a celebrity. I think me going and posting up and taking a picture with another like person in her field or status and celebrity, I think that is weird. Like, so it's not just like,
Rashad's
that's just how I conduct
He
myself. I think
her
it's weird.
husband is
Rashad.
a fucking
So hold
basketball
on a
player.
second. If your girl goes ahead, right, and does the lace front for Drake, because obviously when it's rumored that his braids are a lace front, you're gonna go ahead and feel away.
No, I go get your money. I
Okay.
I'm not saying if you're there for
But don't
business, what I'm
take
gonna say.
pics. You don't think your woman should be pictured with a man that's not like family or like a close family friend. Is that what
No,
you're
no, no, no.
saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in this aspect, to me, she looks like a fan.
But
And
what
your
if
husband is Steph
okay.
Curry.
So I can't be a fan of a nigga's music because my husband is a basketball
No,
player?
you can listen to his music, of course, but
But
you
I
look
can't
like
show that I'm a fan of
you
his
look.
music.
To me, it looks groupie-ish. To me, it does, and
That's
I think that
crazy.
that would go for
Y'all's egos are crazy.
any other
Yeah, that's
person.
crazy.
It looks
Like what?
groupie-ish.
I
Go ahead.
wouldn't be mad if my man took a pic with fucking Beyonce. Are you shitting me?
But
You better go take a picture.
if you are motherfucking Nicki
It
Minaj,
don't matter who I am. I could be Rihanna,
if
bro.
you
Go take a picture with
no,
Beyonce.
that's weird. That's weird. Go ahead, go ahead, DB. Then we got Pixie, and then H Bush.
All right. Put my soldier badge back on. Rashad, I think you might be in the minority here amongst men. Um, Me personally, I'm with Kenya. I can't believe I just said this shit. I'm
I
on
be right
the
sometimes, DB.
first
Say
of
I
the
be right
month.
sometimes.
Jesus Christ. Um, yeah, it's they also have a relationship as far as you see them often. Steph Curry. and Ayesha and them with Drake on a multitude of occasions over the years, previous years. So it's not like this. I don't get it, bro. Like I don't see an issue. I'm just to say, look, I don't see an issue. She is another, like King said, she's a chick away, and like she bear hugging him, in the picture with 6 her other homegirls in the same fucking picture, like, I really don't see the issue, honestly,
Yeah, find a
especially
picture
knowing
of
that
Savannah
they're
James with a
together.
nigga. I just want you to do that. Search the internet, scrub the internet, and find that.
So what?
with
Is
a
that the
with a whole
barometer,
group of
Savannah
girls.
Yes, she is the
James?
barometer. Yes, she is the barometer. I'm not gonna lie. Hey man,
To each
to
their own.
me,
I
there,
say that.
I
To
Okay.
think,
me, it's
I
not
think
an
that
issue.
there is
And
just,
one day she'll disappoint you too. You go ahead and put people on a
I
pedestal
think
and
that
watch when they'll disappoint
I
you.
think that there's just a level of respect, and the sliding scale for respect is how we are in, some of these conversations that we are in, and where there's a
It's
lot of
just
reactive instead of being proactive. And like I said, I don't think they have anything going on in the slightest bit, but I do think that this is groupie-esque on top of the conversations that she's had, and where she speaks about
don't bring
wanting
that
to
up.
be the
She want to be
center of
desired
attention.
by other niggas.
Listen, that's her. And then you listen.
She did say that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And so
That
I
was
don't
crazy.
necessarily know if that
That's a
mindset is
different
gone.
It
conversation,
is though.
man.
Thank you, DB. It's a completely different
No,
conversation
no, no.
from
I,
me
I
taking
think
a picture with Drake.
no. I think
No,
it's
it's
wrapped.
not.
Drake.
I think it's
No,
wrapped
it's
into
not.
one because Kenya, you pointed out the fact that she looks drunk. So your wife out with the homies, drunk around niggas, because it ain't just Drake. I think all of
Oh,
that, especially based on what you said, I think all of that plays
you're
into the dynamic.
you don't want that picture to the world. You just
What if
don't want
what if
that out
Steph
there.
what if Steph was there?
What if he took the pic,
He's
child?
a cook. He's a cook.
He's
We
a
talking
cuck.
about
Hold
here.
on, wait. Yeah. If was fifth,
No, what if Steph? I want to hear Rashad
if
answer.
ifs were
What if
fifth,
Steph was
we
in the
all be
building?
drunk.
What if Steph was in the building, fam?
But he ain't,
Man,
and it's different if he is in the building. But he
We
ain't.
don't know if he ain't. We don't
Oh,
know
but
that.
go
he
go
ain't.
look it up. I guarantee
You
Steph
don't
wasn't
know
at that
that,
spot.
Rashad. You're definitely
Go ahead,
assuming right
Pixie.
now.
Go ahead, Pixie. What's the word?
So I was going to go ahead and point out a couple of things, and thank you so much, Av, for pointing this out. First and foremost, um, Aisha's cousin is part of OVO, and he put it in, in the comments. OVO Mark, like big on OVO, he's part of
OVO
it.
Mark is her cousin?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, Rashad. Yeah,
So,
Rashad, shut up.
What that got to do with being
so
drunk around niggas?
Oh my God.
that's
His
so
Niggas.
cousin in the
basically
Yeah,
building.
because
Rashad is nasty.
What does that have
nasty
to do? That
individual.
doesn't.
The
Wait,
way you're a
No,
nasty
no,
His
hold
individual
on,
cousin.
because
hold on. Wait,
no,
wait, wait.
no,
why?
Let me
His
because
because
cousin
that was
being in
Rashad,
the
one good
building don't count.
point.
What you
no,
That
talking
was one
about?
good point.
because
I
if
got
this
other
was in
ones.
the reverse and we
Hold,
was putting extra smut on a man's name like that, you would say no. You
Kenya,
got to see the
Kenya,
No, no, no.
facts.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
exactly.
on.
Hold on. Get
Hold on, wait.
behind
Let
me,
me say
Kenya.
this. All you niggas, if you are married and you out and about frequenting these places drunk around random women, you old ass is in the wrong as well. I just want to get that out there. There is
Hold
no
on.
double standard.
So hold on, because get behind me, Kenya, because I hear you. So
Thank you.
that's first and foremost. First and foremost is that. So this feels more like, hey, I'm going to see basically family, friend of the family, chilling, whatever, whatever. She's there with her girls. I'm taking a picture, whatever. It's like a family photo type shit, right? Two, on top of that, I feel like if this is the case, if this is how you feel, Rashad, how do you feel about LeBron around a ton of women? And that happens a lot. And the
White
photos that
woman.
he takes, white
White
women at
woman.
that too. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
the genie
way.
bus.
Yeah,
How you
no.
feel
Bring
about the
up the
genie? Hold on, Kenya,
anti-interracial sentiments
Kenya. One
now.
second. How you feel about the genie bus? The what, I forget the other girl name, but they was sitting on the bench and he was, they touching his leg and rubbing LeBron arm. You remember
Bro,
that?
Jeannie busts his balls.
Black
Stop
men
it.
don't cheat.
Stop it. Like,
Oh
y'all
man,
not.
y'all.
Stop
Oh,
it.
now
Oh
Jeannie
she's
busts
his
man.
his balls.
boss.
Literally.
Oh
Literally his
my
balls.
This is
God.
crazy.
They was
And the
making
Okay.
other
business
woman,
deals.
the other woman works for the organization as well. But Jeannie Buss is literally the person that was signing his check.
And she
Wow.
Stop
can't
it.
take a picture
And
with
then,
Drake,
and then I think,
who's a family friend.
and then I think that y'all are
Ugh.
skipping over the point of me saying that if you are, your husband is Steph, right? And so Steph, a man that is in the spotlight and of stature and who he is in his own right, that's where the issue comes mostly. I don't necessarily have a problem with, the other women. I don't know those other women. They take a picture. Drake is the greatest rapper in the world. Go ahead, do your thing. But for me, with your husband being Steph and you doing this looks groupie-ish because you got a
Rashad,
nigga
So
that's
if
that
your
big.
man is
no,
famous,
Rashad,
you
you're
can't be a
kind of,
fan of nobody?
yeah, no, not even that. They're close. Their families are close. Drake is close with Steph.
They
Yeah,
And his
probably
fan,
family.
all
Come
fan. He's a
could
on,
be
fan.
man.
related, bro. Everybody
This
pale as
is
fuck. This could be
crazy.
one big
That
family
is
Yeah,
photo.
colorist.
yeah,
You
To
are
be
fan.
honest,
colorist.
Hey,
Oh
listen.
my
everybody
God.
hella
Hey,
pale. This
shout
is a
out. Hey,
family
Kenya, what
photo.
the fuck you
shout out
had
to
this
y'all that want to
morning,
be
bitch? You
fans. Go
funny.
ahead, H. Bush.
All right, let's look at the boots. I don't like the boots. She was ready for war in these boots. And then her shorts, they just ready to fall off. And then she don't even look at Steph like that. Like that's the thing. Like her eyes just like she was ready to risk the whole night and be like, "Hey, I had a good night with the girls."
She
Cause
was
all the
giving
other girls,
bedroom eyes.
all the other girls is smiling. She in there look like she in Vogue and she posed for me, baby. No, like what is going on here? I would have told her like, "Hey, are you fucking this nigga? Okay, if you fucking this nigga, you go over there go be with OVO and the boys." Cause we ain't playing these games. Mm-mm. You don't have to
That's a
look at
little
Steph
far.
like
I'm
that.
not going. Listen. Who dick you sucking? No, I'm not going
Hey,
there.
no,
Right.
bro. Cause when if you say like women say we give up red flags and telltale signs we doing stuff, I want to be desired. I want people to be attracted to me like they are my husband. Girl, he is an NBA basketball player. When that woman was looking at Steph in the crowd, that's the same way Ayesha is looking. Now you tell me what I'm supposed to do about that. If I can see the looks yeah, so I leave it
So
like
she,
that.
so she don't want Drake. She want the cameraman.
You
I
don't know
think
who
the
she wanting
sentiments
that.
is she
Who's
wants
behind the
somebody that's
picture?
not Steph. You heard what she said.
Oh,
Wake
child.
it up. No, I don't. I'm not gonna say that she want
I
Drake.
can't even take a photo with a family friend no
No, he's not
more.
no
Like
family
this
friend.
shit
So
crazy.
let me ask you something,
Like he's
Kenya.
OVO.
Kenya,
If
you don't think that all of those things can be brought into this, the conversation that she had about wanting to be desired? I'm still confused about that. I've woman-splained it to me a few times. And then this situation with how she is dressed and, maybe intoxicated. It all of that encompasses this situation in my opinion, and where it just doesn't seem like the thing to do when you're married, especially when you married, right? And especially the fact that your husband is Steph. Like Steph is that nigga, right? And so for me, it's just like there's a lot of things going on and where it was just cringe. You don't think that there's
hey,
anything wrong with that?
hey, Shad,
Okay. I
would
don't.
would your girl let you take pictures with your OnlyFans friends in a big picture?
What
And you like
is
we
Drake
just
a
was at an
fucking porn
event
star?
and
Like what are you talking about?
they all was there. Hell no, he'll be hung.
That's a nasty callback, H. Bush. Go ahead, Kenya.
I just think, again, it's just misogyny comes to rear its head and just beat us down on our backs and necks again. Like, we just can't get up or escape because you mean to tell me that my motherfucking cousin, now he could be her first cousin, that could be her close cousin, okay? And he's OVO Mark. So he's literally like a part of the 10 okay niggas that's in the in crowd. And I'm Ayesha Curry. Okay, I'm already who I am. Yes, I'm Steph's wife, but bitch, I was in the kitchen with the apron cooking and I was showing these hoes how to be a wife and a mother and okay, and I had my motherfucking 3 pale ass motherfucking kids and showed y'all how to do this. I already gave what I had to give to the world. I can't even go and take a picture with Drake and have a fun night. After I've given you matronly wife and mother for fucking 10 years?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
can't
that
even take a picture a little smizzed?
no.
Like what can women do, bro? Like it's unfair. Like what
I
can
think
we do?
I
You
think
got
that
Instagram.
we get to this space, right, and where I obviously I don't think Steph is a upstanding young man, so he never speaks out about the things that she says or that she does, which I don't think any husband should. But I think that when men speak about boundaries or expectations, it if a woman doesn't want to abide by it, then it becomes misogyny. Inherently.
What?
Hold on, hold on, hold
And
on,
this
hold
be
on,
coming
hold on,
from
hold on, hold
niggas
on.
who frequent the strip
Hold on, hold on,
club.
hold on.
Married. Rashad, shut up.
A man just saying, "Hey,
This is
I
coming
wouldn't."
from niggas who still go to the strip club as married men. Please, I don't want to. I just don't want to hear this, Rashad. I away from me with this.
Yeah, like I
Hello.
said, what I'm saying is, one, you can speak about your boundaries and expectations and it not be misogyny. Also, it shouldn't be a level
If
of
the boundary and expectation is misogynistic, then it could be misogyny. The fuck you talking
no,
about?
somebody saying, you know what, I would prefer you not taking this picture, right?
If
And being
you're right,
inebriated.
well, let me go find.
Hold on, hold
Please.
on, hold on. I don't think somebody saying I don't prefer you taking this picture or being inebriated in these social settings, right? Is not somebody, it's not control, it's not misogyny. This is what I view my relationship and my marriage to be, right? And so I think that her saying that as well, because with niggas, hey fam, if you out and about at some party or some hotel room drunk with hoes around, that's not the best look, fam. Get the fuck on. Why are you doing that? Right? And so if a woman says that to her nigga, she's not a misandrist. It's no, you married, nigga, and have some respect in your own personal boundaries. It's only when women don't want to do it
Well,
because
y'all start
misogyny.
saying that that's control, and that's a woman trying to control a man and change him and make him not who
No,
he
I
is.
think
That's what
that
y'all be saying.
no, no, see, that's
I've
the
heard
thing.
that, Rashad.
That's the thing. People want to be in relationships still doing single shit. And then when it's called out, it's like, oh, well, I still want to continue to do this single shit. So now you're trying to control me. No, shape up when you're in a marriage. Don't come into a marriage still doing this fuck shit. And your partner who wants to dedicate their life to you and spend the rest of their life with you, saying that isn't control, right? And so we have to get out of throwing everything that you don't want to do under the
You
misogynistic
would
umbrella.
have to,
That's
but you
bullshit.
would have to specify what is the fuck shit. Now, go ahead and list it out for me, please. Go ahead.
It varies from
One,
different from man to
one.
man because
Oh, so there is no okay. So for him, it could be no problem at all because you said it was man to man, right?
for Steph,
So for
yeah, for
Steph,
Steph,
it could be no problem. So you're
100%.
imposing and projecting what you would like for your relationship onto another. You trying to tell another man how to run his home?
I think if you had your listening ears on, you would hear that I said for me when I started off this conversation, and it had nothing
No.
to do with Steph. But that's only if you
Okay.
were using your listening ears.
Okay.
Go ahead, Pixie. What's the word?
But you're talking about her being allowed to do whatever she's doing, and if we're talking about allow as if she's a dog or a child, then maybe Steph did allow it, and it's not a problem, so that's why she did it.
I did. I always spoke to the aspect of me and what I would like and how I feel about this situation.
No, you frequently said men and what men would like and what men expect and what you've said that a bit.
No, because you said you threw out the word misogyny, and so I said if a man speaks to not liking something or not wanting something in his relationship, then that isn't inherently negative, control, and misogynistic. I think that
Right.
we have gotten to a space in where niggas can't have boundaries and expectations if you deem that you don't want to do it. Because it doesn't it and that starts bad faith conversations, right? Because if
Right.
you don't want to do this shit, then let's just have a conversation. Let's come to an agreement because at the end of the day, I'm with you and I want to do everything to make you feel comfortable and confident in this relationship. So I'm not going to blow your shit off and demonize you so that I can feel more comfortable not abiding by what you say. Because there
Right.
is a
But
level
no,
of
but I'm not
acquiescence on the man's end and the woman's end. So let's have a
okay.
conversation about this shit. But if you just gonna blow me off as misogynistic and controlling strictly because you just want to continue to do the shit that I'm not comfortable with, I think that's
Okay.
bullshit.
Okay, but that's okay, but Rashad, wait, no, you're not going to fucking twist me up and get me all convoluted. First of all, I that's obvious, and that's not the problem. I could, if you told me, if you said, hey, I don't even, you could say, hey, I don't even have a problem with you having your fun or going out getting tipsy with your girls. You might link up with Drake after the concert, take a little quick pic. If I trust my wife and I know that all of that is quite innocent. I don't have a problem with you doing that, but I'd rather you not picture it. I'd rather it not be pictured, and I would rather it not be posted. I would say that's absolutely fine. That's okay. I would say that the woman should be okay with that. Now,
That's
if
all.
she
That
wasn't,
was
then
all I was saying. I wasn't
then
saying
and
that
if
she
she's
shouldn't have been
not,
where she
then
was
leave
at.
her. But Rashad, I agree with that. That's fine. But Rashad, what I'm saying is when you're speaking to it and imposing it, because this is all outside of us. Okay, this is not our relationship, and we do not know Steph or Ayesha. So what I'm saying is the judgment that, because men do this a lot in these conversations, they take something that might be somebody else's relationship and say what they don't want for theirs, all while denigrating the other person's relationship for what they wouldn't want for their own.
Yeah, I'm just like I said. I'm just speaking to what I would deem appropriate for me based on what has happened with them, right? And I think that that is where all these topics come from. And so me seeing that and saying, that looks a little cringe. Like that's what I said when I seen this video, or this picture. That's what I said at the beginning of the topic. It looks cringe to me based on everything that we know about what she said. And then you also brought up the fact that it's cringe because she might be under the influence, right? And so and posting the picture. I don't mind that. You know, if my girl want to go to a concert, what the fuck I'm gonna say? No, sit your ass home. Like what though? That none of that was the issue. The issue was you have a man that is a top notch nigga in the world and in his profession, and you're posting a pic, and it seems like groupie vibes. It seems like you're a fan. So in that aspect, nah, I don't think that that would necessarily be appropriate or fly with me. That's why I gave tried to connect it with if my girl did wigs, right? So it was always about me and my relationship and what I seen and how appropriate I think that that is. Go ahead, Pixie.
Yeah, I just want to, like, honestly, I'm sorry, Rashad. This is not the situation. Like, I get where you're going with this, but that's not the situation. First and foremost, Ayesha Curry is not the type of woman that ever really gave that, to the point that people like scrutinized her and called her not fun and uptight years ago. She had that running narrative years ago that she was just not even attractive because she was a woman that I stay home, I cook, I clean,
That wasn't a
I take
narrative.
care of
She
the
said that about
kids.
herself.
No, but that was the narrative.
No,
She
she
wasn't
said
out here being
nobody said that
fly.
about Ayesha Curry until she said that about herself and put the spotlight on it.
People looked at her though that way. And my point is also, you are what you portray, right? She wasn't out here throwing ass. She wasn't out here dressed scandalously or anything like that. She has, does she have some legs out right now? Yeah, sure, whatever. But she's out to a concert at the same time. That being said, it's not until the most recent years that she gotten a little bit more spicy, right? I don't know if it's because to make better PR, because her PR was really on the gutter with that narrative. I don't know what it is, but it is until now. That being said, I don't see it that way. It looks honestly right. It looks honestly like, first and foremost, if that's basically family, I'm taking, pictures with my friends and family. That's what it looks like. She's not at all. She has like a woman between her and Drake, right? Drake doesn't even have his arm touching her. No, nothing of the sort. She is also, right, they're like, on top of that, Steph is already, I'm cool with you. That's my guy. That's my dog, right? They're friends. I understand that there is situations where this can be that situation can be, like you mentioned, like the Chris Brown and the woman, like her ultrasound thing, that like, that's nasty, things like that. But this is not the situation. So us discussing this photo when this is not at all the situation, I don't understand. There's no point to it.
Because that's what we do over here. I'm tired of y'all coming up here and saying that. This is what we
Oh my
do.
God! But
Go ahead.
no, don't do.
We got it. Go ahead. H Bush.
No, no, it was the lady with the stars on her name.
Oh, Audra. Go ahead, Audra.
Oh no, I'm good. My point was hit.
I just was going to say, as a man, when another man says this is his wife, to me, she is off the board now. She. I don't want to look at her. I'm not trying to see her as a fun person having a sex appeal or anything because you're somebody's wife now. That plan to be with you. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, and the notion that Drake has definitely dealt with people's wives, right? And so I think me and Kenya had the back and forth on the timeline in where, it's never really nothing until it's something, right? So like all of that into play, I think somebody with, you know, that shouldn't be labeled insecure can say, this might be something. Kenya, if you know a chick that be fucking niggas' husbands, are you gonna send your husband over there to hang out with her?
I mean, no, I
Okay,
wouldn't.
so
But
what we
like,
talking about?
I mean, if they have like close family and friends,
No, no, nah, Kenya. If this bitch fucking niggas' husbands at the drop of a hat, you not gonna be alright with your husband being in the room with this woman.
AKA the only fan girls.
That's just facts. So like I don't necessarily know why we have to get to like the labels and stuff, because this is just all encompassing. I think people can come to a valid conclusion of, Drake's behavior, what she said, how she's dressed, maybe she's had a few drinks. This seems a little out of place. That's all. It's not a situation of where don't go to the concert, don't speak to nobody, look down when a man walks past. Like that's what I be
You
thinking
so fucking
misogyny
dense,
is.
bro. This shit crazy, nigga. First off, you in Italy, bro. They drinking some of the best wine while this motherfucker was performing they was in the suite. You drinking some of, anyway, you having some of the best wine on the planet Earth while you in fucking Italy. You vibing to Drake for 2 hours. What it was, the bitches wanted to take a picture. The cousin was there. Steph was probably there. Relax, man. Move on.
Yeah, I think niggas don't be on that until they always get cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
If she get cracked, that ain't my bitch no more. Move on. Life goes on. That's what Steph
That's
gonna do
that's not
too.
what happens when you are. See, DB, you live a different life, right? There's niggas
Steph
out
will
here
do the
who
same shit. He gonna move on, bro. If that
you
bitch get cracked.
I not I don't think I think that is different. Niggas that be married or niggas that invested
You
in
can't
their
speak for these
relationship,
niggas. You ain't
it
married,
is
nigga.
different.
Please.
What'd you say?
You ain't married. You can't speak for these niggas. You don't know how this shit go. Please.
I don't have to be married. I think that you but there still is a level of being in a relationship and
Man,
how you
fuck the
speak about
relationship. We speaking on the
relationship.
marriage. This
Hold
girl is
on,
married.
hold on. Like I said, there is a level of being with a woman and having a level of expectations and loving that woman and wanting to be with her, right? And being devoted. I think that whether I'm married or not, me and you view relationships very, very differently. And so I'm viewing it through the lens of having a devoted family and 3 kids and business and life. And if something happens that comes in between my marriage, it's not just I'm throwing this shit away and I'm gonna find another bitch. I don't think that people in situations like that have that type of understanding of
No
let's
nigga's
throw it away, I'm gonna
devoted to
find
no
another one.
woman he's unmarried to. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you think. You're a flawed nigga if you think this concept. Marry the bitch
I
then.
think I think that is not the case. You can live your life how you want to live
That's
it.
my
DB said
opinion.
me and you one and the same.
What,
Yeah,
nigga? We in the
Take
same
that,
DB
boat,
trying
Rashad.
to
nigga. The fuck you
listen.
DB
talking
trying to
about?
play
DB,
off family
listen.
man.
DB be trying to
Yeah.
get this shit off, but it don't be facts, right? It just don't be
Hey, we
facts.
just
My life.
disagree.
My life, and that's fine. We disagree a lot, but don't be trying to conflate my shit with you out here fucking these hoes and flying bitches out. Now we really gonna have a conversation, cause you out here fucking these bitches and flying them out and running through them one and one and
They
having
not
a
married.
rob Peter to pay Paul. Hold on, wait. You out here being sneaky, and doing your dirt. Can't conflate to a nigga like me. Can't compare. It don't. We not in the same motherfucking league, nigga. So you keep bringing this bullshit up about babies and all type of shit. Your ass scared to get in the motherfucking field, and you running through these hoes like you live in a fulfilled life, and you gonna be 40, 45 fucking years old, 50 years old, still looking in the mirror in the goddamn club, nigga. That's what's gonna motherfucking happen. We don't compare. We don't. Period, point blank, nigga. We don't. In no aspect. Get that shit out your motherfucking head. I'm tired of this shit. Every single time, nigga. Me and you ain't the same.
Oh my god.
We definitely
Oh
ain't the
my god.
same.
Oh
I
my
never fathered children outside of wedlock, so we
Hey,
definitely ain't
listen,
the
and
same.
your
100
scary
fist in the
ass ain't
air.
gonna never
god. Oh,
father
here
no
they
motherfucking
go.
children.
Here they
Get in the
go.
motherfucking field, nigga. Your scary
Here
ass
they
only
go.
want to sit up on
Can we
spaces
also
and talk
say
about
you're
niggas who got
scared
it.
in regards?
Your scary ass want to sit up on motherfucking spaces because you scared to get in the motherfucking field. That's the facts. Get in the field and talk that shit. You talking all this player shit, and these hoes don't be towing the line because if they did, you have one, but you don't. Where your bitch at? Let's get back to that. Where your bitch? Now, back to the regularly scheduled programming.
Oh, he got his. He had to get that. He had to mute the roll to get his shit off of that. I ain't gonna argue with you, nigga. But you in the same boat as me, nigga. Go marry the hoe.
Listen, first of all, nigga, watch your motherfucking mouth when you talking about my woman.
No disrespect in that
Nah,
regard of the
watch your
woman,
mouth when
man.
you talk about my
Hey, you
woman. That's
sensitive
one.
right now. I'm gonna back out of the
That's
conversation
one.
because you sensitive right now. All right.
Nah, nigga, my woman ain't no hoe. Watch your
I
mouth.
said I was speaking in general. No disrespect to
Okay,
her. Pardon the
okay,
body, nigga.
okay. Just getting it clear. Just getting it
Go
clear.
marry her though.
Getting it clear. Now, back to regular scheduled programming.